Friday.
You did! And that's a win. That's a win for everyone who made it to Friday.
We made it to
Friday. So you had a little introduction. Okay. It had to be this song, right? Hotel California.
I love it.
It's my favorite song. And, you know, with a resume that reads like a who's who of top hotels, Cynthia has been a leading catering director from Hawaii to opening and leading all the Montages and now Pendry hotels. I'm delighted to welcome Miss Cynthia Dolbee. All together now. Come on. In my head. Get the torches out. Rising up through the air. Oh, I love this song.
Has anybody actual Hotel California?
Anyway, I love that song. And it's all because you are Miss Hotel Queen.
I don't know about that, but I do love hotels. I've been in hotels my whole life and been blessed to be able to go to many different places. And thank goodness we were able to have a little fun at Engage right before lockdown because, oh my goodness, I am not good at sitting still in four walls.
Oh my goodness. I was going to say to you, how the heck are you doing? Because I mean, so you have the most interesting job. I don't know anybody that has the job like you, because you are corporate director of catering sales of all the Montages and the Pendry hotels. Yes. So explain that to everybody, because that's not a usual job to be catering director of all of them.
Right, right. So it is a very unique role. And actually right now, like many in the hotel room, I am on furlough, so taking a break for everything. But as you know, what I love about our industry is that what we do is a lot of what we do is we're friends with everybody. It's not business all the time, so it never feels like work. But I do miss being at work and going to all the different properties and visiting and being a part of all your lives too. I believe it wasn't too long ago that we met at Pendry, West Hollywood for a tour.
Yes,
so,
we had an incredible tour. I've never seen a hotel from the ground up being built. So for me, that was
isn't it?
Really special to see it being built from the ground. And I can't wait to see it when it's finished. So, I mean, is that obviously they can still keep going, right? Because
we are very fortunate. Yes, exactly. We're very fortunate that both with Pendry, West Hollywood and Montage Healdsburg, they're still coming up and we are slated to be opening November, December for both those hotels. So they will be opening as it stands right now, and it will be like opening a Christmas present or a Hanukkah present, because it's been so long. And I was going up there once a week, and at least at West Hollywood, not so much at Healdsburg, but to actually see how much progress it's made, and it will be very exciting.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I have to say, I was looking at all the Pendrys and I'm totally in love with all of them. They're just so beautiful because they're some of them are residences as well as just hotels, right? I think it's I can't say it. Natura,
yes.
Natura, Park City, and West Hollywood are all residences. And Natura, oh my gosh, guys, you have to Google it. It's just stunning. It's like Downton Abbey, isn't it?
It is. It will feel like you're on this English rolling estate. It's going to be incredible. So yes, we're about to, right now we have 6 Montages and 2 Pendrys, but we're about to launch 3 more Montages and 6 or so more Pendrys within the next few years.
Wow. It's phenomenal. They're all, I mean, I adore the Montage and we had a wedding there this June. Well, I was supposed to have had a wedding there this June, which has now been moved to next June. But I was so excited to come and create magic there because it's just the most gorgeous hotel. And, you know, obviously it's heartbreaking that we can't be there. And it must be very strange going there that all the hotels are closed right now.
Yes, it is. Well, but the good news is that we are, as the rest of the country, we're getting back on track. Laguna never officially closed completely, so you can actually still book reservations there. They're keeping it very limited staffing and limited services, but you can't, I mean, it's such a gorgeous spot. And if anybody is wanting to have 4 different walls be a little bit different than their ones for the last few months, it's kind of a great, easy getaway. So it is unlimited service. And we will be opening Palmetto and Cabo in June. I'm actually debating whether I should take this time out and go down to Cabo again. I need to get away.
Yeah, I'm sure. So you are opening the hotel up with, okay, so that's a good lead-in question. What are you doing for, keeping people safe with the CDC and the masks and the gloves? And
right.
How is that working?
Yeah. So each hotel is different, obviously, but we have such an incredible team at everywhere. I think I lost it for a second. So there I am. So yes, all those protocols, they shared a little bit about what they're doing cleanliness wise and health screenings as employees and guests come in, and all those things to make everybody safe and secure in the hotel. So
right. So does that, because I was thinking about this the other day with hotels, will they be doing like temperature checks as guests come in, or?
They have been talking about that. I don't want to speak again because I'm furloughed. I don't want to speak to specifics at this point, but yeah, it is definitely, there are all of those protocols that are coming in line right now to ensure everybody's safe. So the equipment that they have to buy for each room to ensure the cleanliness and everything is, I mean, as a Montage stands and Pendry as well, they are already at a high luxury standard for cleanliness, but now even more so in the equipment that they have to buy to ensure that everybody's safe. So
I can imagine that's like another huge expense for the hotels.
It is. But what is amazing to me is the team that we have in place, and Mr. Firstman and Mr. Herthel and the team at Montage International, and in our owners at each property, nobody spares expense at the risk of both our guests as well as our employees. One of the reasons I fell in love with Montage from the very get-go and made it special is that they truly did care about the employees, and we actually have a lot of things in place like Hearts of Montage, which is incredible. And now I'm on with Hearts of Montage on the corporate level, but being on Hearts of Montage at the property level for many years, which takes into account, it is a employee founded and led charitable arm. Yeah. It even has its 501c3 now, and it allows the employees to decide who they want to support in the community. Like we have quarterly blood drives, quarterly beach cleanups, leukemia and lymphoma foundation. And again, and it's just that. And then we also have our impact committee that at each hotel that then cares about the environment and what impact and going forward we have in our community and our footprint. So we care about all those things, and that's what I think. Yeah. So
I didn't know that you did that.
So that's to me what makes it special, and it feels more like a family. But even now, more so than ever, they're definitely taking many precautions in place. And they said it from the get-go. We're not going to open up if we can't open up as a luxury Montage. We're not going to open up and then say, oh, we've opened up. But yeah, exactly. It's going to be to the very standard that we've always held ourselves to.
Yeah, and it's very hard knowing, because we don't know yet of how many guests we can have at a hotel, in a ballroom. What's the legal number? So it's I know everyone's been talking about, well, what should we do? Are we going to have less tables? Are we going to make sure that everybody's 6 feet apart? I guess that might be something hard for you to talk about because you're furloughed, but I'm sure these are all discussions that they're trying to figure out.
Absolutely. And I think just as we slowly went from high numbers to low numbers going into it, we will then slowly go from low numbers to higher numbers going back into it. And a lot is there's so many X factors that I hate to even guess what would be next. But obviously, I think what's great is there's a lot of contingency plans in place. We have full committees that are looking at all these things. So yes. And when we know, everybody else will know, and we'll keep you all informed. But thankfully, we are starting to open up, as I said, and we'll be so excited to welcome all of our family, both industry-wise and our clients back to all the Montages and Pendries.
Hi, Matthias. Matthias is here from Revelry.
I know.
It's lovely to say hi, Matthias. If anybody has a question for Cynthia, please just type it in and we'll have her answer it. I can't. So right now, if I wanted to go to the Montage for the weekend, I could go and stay in the hotel if I wanted. And you could have dinner
Well, it's since it's limited service, so there isn't, the restaurants aren't open per the guidelines, but you can go in the pool, you can go to the beach or walk on the beach now and all of that, and you can order a room service, and then you can order room service and wherever you want to have that room service. Obviously, the hotel is not packed, so there are many different beautiful locations with stunning views that you can go in and dine. And it's not so much of a menu as it is you chat with the chef and find out exactly what's available and what they can serve you. So it has even more of a highly personalized service. It feels like your own hotel.
Yes. Oh my, this is amazing. My goodness. Yeah. If I had another half, I'd be like, we're going to the mall this weekend. This is
I'm your other half.
Yeah. Anybody here listening to this, that's a lovely weekend getaway, because I'm sure everybody needs it. Now, is this with all the montages, or is it just specific to Laguna?
It's just specific to Laguna. Obviously, each city and each town are going to have their own regulations. So, and I'm not sure how many people know, I think I told you, but our Beverly Hills is now going to be a Mayborn group. And so we don't have that one. It is temporarily closed right now as well. But we will be opening the Pendry West Hollywood, so we'll have another wonderful stakeholder in that great area that used to be the old House of Blues. We'll have a music venue, pool top deck with incredible views. I mean, unobstructed views, right?
That view is stunning. And the music room down below, oh my God, it's going to be so amazing for parties, for after wedding parties. I mean, for bachelorette parties, it's really phenomenal. I can't wait for everybody to see it. There's so many different areas. Such a great, Medea saying it really is a great space. Very exciting to see it and to see the pictures, and I can't wait to see it come alive as well.
I know.
So
it'll be really fun.
Don't you realize that was a real treat for me to see that? Yeah, it really was. That's such great news that you can go to the montage. That made me very happy. So tell me, how did you get into the industry? How was this something that so as a kid, what did you want to do when you were a kid?
Well, certainly not hospitality. I definitely more fell into it than anything else. I was actually going to school in Connecticut and in corporate communications. But what got me through school, like many people, you wait tables, you do all that. Well, I was a student catering manager for the university, and I was an RA and planned events, and I also was the assistant to the director of the Performing Arts Center there. So I had a lot of experience in doing events. And again, it was just what happened? I don't know if that was
it cuts on and off sometimes.
I see that.
We got
so it enabled me to do it. And then I got a job right when I graduated in the graphic arts industry, which I specialized in graphic arts. But I realized, as much as I enjoyed the technical side of it, I missed all the relationships. So I left. I went back home to California, got a job at the Ritz-Carlton, and that's kind of how my career started, and really have worked in almost every department and every, in catering and sales, group sales, banquets, the whole gamut. But really, I think for me, the sales side and falling in love with being able to spend so much time with people and meeting people from all over the world has been a great joy of my life. So
you're so good at that. You're so good at connecting people. I mean, how we met was amazing.